Okay, let me ask question from Pradeep, guys. ठीक है? Why are you not team में होगा? Why didn't let me ask him, then you can further interrogate him. Okay, are there any occasions when reading is very important? We have reading at different purposes. What do you think? Why reading is important, and are there any specific cases where reading is actually very important? Let me start with that.
So hi guys, as we see our topic is reading. So basically, if we are go for the fluency, then we need to understand the thing, what's going on in our community and what's going on in our nation. So we need to read books. As we see, there are also books available for the. There are also people who are written our biography. So if we read that book, so we know about that thing, how they express their full of the life journey in one of the book, and we have, if we spend like 8 to 9 hours, so it is more sufficient to understand like how the people grow, like how they generate the brand and how they achieve their target. And there are lots of things. Like if we right now we have an option for the movies, and also we are showing our biography with the help of movies. But in the past years, we have only books for to understand the people, what they think and how they achieve their targets, and what challenges they people are faces. Okay. And on the other side, if we are going for the English classes, so I think reading is a powerful thing. If we have a time, if we start reading, so we like basically we understand why the people are using the past, present, and the future tenses, and it recalls very easily because it gets for the emotions. Like when you are starting your reading books, so we are habitual to understand that emotion and that feeling. So it is easy to understand the past, present, and the future tenses here. And the thing is, like it is good, like there are lots of people who are habitual for the reading, and they have lots of ideas and mentors, and there are lots of things.
Very good. Clap for him. So actually reading is very important. Okay. So now I'll be giving you some vocabularies, guys, of basic and advanced only. So how do you say another word of saying I am busy? Who will tell me? Let's say you want to say someone you're busy. So how would you say? Yes.
I am occupied.
Very good. And what else? Okay. I am
Hectic.
No,
Hectic.
okay. And I am occupied is correct. Okay. You can say I am busy, and you can also say my plate is full. That doesn't mean you're eating something. Okay. So it says like your plate is full. So when are the times when your plates are full? All of you. Narrate an incident. When are the times? Because it actually happens. There is a certain time period when your plate is full, when you're occupied. Try using synonyms, because see, these are the basic things. Start from these things only. Start showing yourself advanced from these small little things only. Come on, tell me when are the times when your plate is full? Anyone can say? Rahul? Currently, so I think you're free. Okay.
During weekdays, my
Plate is full. Okay. And yes, Sai?
Ma'am, while exams on the time, my plate is full.
When exams are going on, then your plate is full. Yes. Anyone else?
If we are preparing for any entrance exam or for a job exam,
Interviews and
then
all.
we are
Our plate is full. We are occupied. You can also say my plate is full. I'm occupied. See, this is a very basic thing. You guys are always like I'm busy. Instead of saying I'm busy, start sounding like a native speaker. Say my plate is full. I am occupied. So when are the times when you're occupied, Pradeep?
ma'am. If we are talking about people, then when we say at the time of preparing of for the entrance exam and everything, we are occupied. But how we say my plate is full? Then we say our plate are full.
Our plate is, my plate is full. Yeah, our plates are full.
Our plate are.
It changes. The noun, pronoun and tense changes as per the usage. If you are using in past tense, it changes. noun like pronoun, you're adding I, say you're adding we, so of course it changes. So Pradeep, when are the time when your plate is full?
Like 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. my plate is full.
Completely full, so you don't think about anything at that time. Okay. So next is I don't care. Come on, tell me. Another way of saying I don't care.
Buzz off. Buzz off.
It doesn't bother me. So you're saying I don't care. Oh, it doesn't bother me. Okay. So what things doesn't bother you, Anjali? You have to join to a meeting. What people are thinking about you. So it doesn't bother me. Very good. And anyone? Rohit? Yes.
If I did my best, I gave my 100%, and then I will not selected in the any exam or
Then
for any job or for anything, then
it
that-
doesn't bother.
it doesn't bother me because that's not my cup of tea.
That was not my
That
cup of
was-
tea. Very good. Good. Abhishek, doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
What thing doesn't bother you? You don't dare.
Some people say about my work,
It doesn't bother you.
Bother you.
So when someone questions your caliber at that time, it doesn't bother you. Okay, very good. So if you want to say that you're happy, how would you say?
Over the
Very good. And
on the top.
when you are feeling on the top of the world. Okay, so when you are feeling on the top of the world. So when are the times when you feel over the moon, top of the world, extremely happy, delighted? Yes, Rahul. When I speak. Okay, very good. Yes, Shubham. When your exam got end, at that time you were on the top of the world. You were over the moon. Yes, actually it happens. And anyone else would like to narrate anything when you were over the moon?
When I travel, I'm on the top of the world.
So if you're traveling, you're on the top of the world. Okay, I think traveling releases stress and anxieties as well. Okay,
When I
and
selected India, then I am up, then I am on the
top of the
Top
world.
of the
So
world.
when you got selected as a,
NDA.
so you got selected in NDA. Okay. Okay. So your flashes. Okay. Now next is it's not important. How do you say it's not important?
Not essential.
Very good. It's not essential. Okay, and it's not a big deal. Yes, stop talking. So what is not a big deal for you guys? What is not a big deal for you guys?
18 law is not a
Answer just a sentence. Okay, anything else? What's not a big deal for you guys?
Waste of time is this.
Wasting time is not a big deal for you. Okay. And Rohit, Shubham, Abhishek, everyone has different perspective. Everyone sees life through different lenses. We all are different. And the vision of ours is also completely different.
When you see results, then sacrifice doesn't a big deal.
And sacrificing is not a big deal.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next is when you understand. So how do you say I understand? Yes, Pradeep will say. अगर तुम्हें बोलना है advanced level, how would you say?
Got it. I got it. Yes, I got it.
I get the picture. We also say, are we on the same page? Okay. We also say, are we on the same page? That means क्या हम लोग को सबको समझ में आ गया है? And if everyone says yes, okay, we go ahead. If someone says no, ma'am, I did not understand. Yeah, let's say you're in the office, you did not understand anything. So at that time, yes.
Ma'am, but when we say I got it, then if we understood something, then we should say I got the picture or I get the picture.
I got the picture. See, past mein you can, I got the
I got the
picture.
picture.
And in present you say I get the picture. You get the picture easily? Are you feeling sleepy? You're thinking something? Okay. You're worried. How would you say I'm worried? I'm on edge. So he was on edge. He was worried.
No, I did not get the picture.
Did not get the picture. Ye understand? Understand? Picture, and you can also say, are we on the same page? Okay, ye dono. Either way we can say, are we on the same page? It's bad. How do you say it's bad? Yes.
It's bad, it's horrible.
It's horrible. It's disaster. It's a disaster. Shall I erase the? It's a disaster. Okay? It's a disaster. So instead of saying it's bad, you can say it's a disaster. Okay, I'm confused. How would you say I'm confused?
I am perplexed.
Okay, I'm perplexed, and you also say I'm puzzled.
Puzzle is
I'm confused or
Confused मतलब you're puzzled. समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
yesterday
Confused.
we discussed about
Yeah, yeah. So you can say perplexed also, and you can also say I'm puzzled. You can say this as well. You can say I'm perplexed also. It is not wrong. You're just adding one more, synonym. Other ways of using it. You don't want to write? What happened? What are you thinking? Yes. So when are the time when you are puzzled, perplexed?
when we have to choose our career or
Very perplexed. What should I wear in the morning? That's a daily thing, I think. Every day you are getting puzzled. That night you get puzzled.
I think most of the boys
You don't get puzzled. No, boys don't get puzzled with
Yes.
these things.
You don't
Boys are
On
sorted.
these things only.
Only these things.
We have
And
to
rest,
be-
when do you get puzzled?
Many times. Depend on situation.
Okay, so which situations, are more likely when you get puzzled?
Depend on work. Confuse on each other.
Sometimes it happens in English. Okay. Okay, yes, Pradeep, when are the time when you get puzzled? You never get puzzled? So you're always sought out. That's great. Because it's a good thing.
good.
Yeah, because if you're not getting puzzled, that means you're a more sought out person. You know what you have to do and what you don't have to do.
That means
So he gets the picture. He understands. Right? So do you get puzzled?
yes, correct. I puzzle at new
I
areas.
get puzzled.
I get puzzled at new areas.
At
At new areas to
new
reach.
areas.
new places.
To
Okay, new
reach
places.
our home.
That's right. In case you want to reach your home, so you get puzzled.
Yes,
Right now, are you getting puzzled in Delhi?
yes, ma'am.
because it's new taste for him. Okay, Rahul,
More better than
shall I erase? What do you say innocent in another word in advanced way? If you want to say someone is innocent, what will you say? Naim. नायब innocent कम बोलते हैं, he is नायब. And customer को क्या बोलते हैं हम? अगर customer अगर innocent है तो उसको क्या कहेंगे? Gullible. Gullible. Customers are gullible, innocent. Okay? So you can say he is not gullible. Yeah, most of the time my mother becomes gullible, innocent. At the time of, getting like groceries, marketing, many things happen. Okay? And if you want to say someone is innocent, you can say he is naive. Okay? Instead of saying innocent, he is naive.
He is gullible, he is innocent. Sorry, I got it.
Okay, is it understood, all of you? Okay, now I'll be putting up the questions and we'll be having a discussion related to that, where everyone will be coming up with their point. So as I gave the topic to Pradeep reading, and I have few questions related to reading, so we'll be doing that only. So what do you guys think, why nowadays people do not prefer to read and they prefer to, listen to mobile phones, e-audios, we have e-audios, and why do you think this is happening? Why the generation is losing the essence of reading books? Anyone can answer. Anyone.
And because nowadays there are lots of OTTs and they have phone, they can see any video and anything. Even we don't have to write and all, we have to just click on mic and say whatever we want to search, and that will be search on the Google, YouTube, anything.
So what do you think? Why are we losing the essence of reading? Anyone else? Why?
Because many people are lazy full.
Yeah.
Plate is full.
Because people's plate is full and they are occupied, maybe because of that. Okay, good. And
People got lazy day by day also.
they are getting lazy day by day.
And they will listen news and all the things by audio.
So they are doing everything by audio and they are actually no. So they are basically doing their work easy, you want to say? Yes. Okay, anyone else? Rahul?
And like there is an app.
There is an app.
Cuckoo app, I think. We can hear anything on that audio of any book and anything. So when we read, then we have to more focus and have to give more energy and all. Then that hearing, when we are hearing that story on audio, then we don't have to focus and don't have to use our mind, just listen. If we listen some word or not,
It
doesn't matter for us. That's why it is more convenient for us, because
Reading requires 100% attention.
yes.
Okay.
The last year I make goal to myself reading one book, but it's not complete because what I see,
What I saw, what
what
I observed,
what I observe, when I read a book, it's very boring.
it becomes boring.
It's boring. It's boring. Because if when I listen, saw a video, it's very easy for me and instant dopamine release, and my brain my brain is lazy, because when I see my school time, I do not reading. I do not reading.
I used to, like, you did not used to read basically.
Yes, yes.
Past.
I do not use. I also not reading because I have not practice of reading, and also so many
So
distractions.
basically you want to say that distraction happens and also it becomes boring at certain point of time.
Yes.
Okay, what type of genre do you like? What do you mean by genre? Yes, Shivam.
Types of books.
Types. So there are different types: romantic, comedy, tragic, history. Okay, so which genre, if you ever read, which genre would you choose? Sai, which
Comedy.
genre? Comedy. Why comedy?
Because laugh is one of the wonderful exercise our life. That's why I want to choose comedy books.
Abhishek, which genre would you choose?
Mystery.
Mysteries. Why?
Ma'am, if we are interested in the book, we can read all the book. And if
If you are interested, then only you will be able to read. Other, of course, I agree with you.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Like in earlier time, in the in past, in previous time, if people want to learn some
If
lessons
people
from,
wanted to.
if people wanted to learn lessons from the Gita book, which is a if someone will wanted to not Ramayana, it is Bhagavad Gita. So what we call it, yes, there are slow and very good lessons and all. Then in past time we had to read book and all the slow and all, but now we can listen or watch video on the internet.
So basically, the internet has replaced, the videos have replaced those books.
Yes.
Okay, so which genre would you choose? My question was, which genre would you choose?
Ma'am, I believe that both things are good because earlier time we have time and we can read and all, but nowadays the schedules are very hectic. All are busy in earning money and achieving goals and all.
But which kind of
Types of books. किस तरह आप पढ़ना पसंद करेंगे?
Actually, to be honest, I don't read book, but if
You get a chance. Let's say you get a chance to read a book.
if I get a chance to read a book, then I will read that kind of book which have some knowledge, like scientific part, because I love to.
Okay, Rahul, which genre would you prefer? No genre? So you will not read books on this.
Now,
Some real talk.
Okay, Anjali, love story. Love stories, romantic genres. Your story was also more like romantic, Badrinath, Humpty Dumpty, I don't know what it was. Okay.
I don't have a specific genre, but the author which I like is Robert T. So the first book I read in my past, that was Business School, which is written by Robert T. So that I like to read all the novels, which is written by Robert T. It basically is regarding the business.
It's regarding business because you want to do business maybe.
For taking knowledge.
For taking knowledge. And you? Which genre would you prefer?
Self-development or biography.
Biographies. Okay, you? Comedy and fighting. Comedy and fighting. Pradeep? Biographies. Why biographies?
Because from biography you got to know about
But do you
someone
think if someone is writing a biography, he is writing exactly the same thing which has actually happened
But
to the
ma'am-
person? Maybe the person is not spilling the beans completely, not telling the truth.
Not exactly, but if we read biography of some legends like Sachin or and many
Autobiography we can say because see, like autobiography is something which they have written, so maybe they are narrating their experience. But biography is someone else is writing, right?
but
Okay.
we get some idea of
Their
their
life.
life, of their life,
Yeah,
then where they stuck and how they struggle resolve all the things and all.
Okay, how can we encourage children nowadays? And as you all are saying that there is 100% distraction and everything, so how can you encourage a child or anyway, like you have any idea to inculcate reading habits in them and not using mobile phones? Hmm?
Very big problem.
It's a big problem. Yes, it's a problem. Actually, because this generation, the youth is getting misled. They will be losing everything. Yes, anyone? Sai, would you like to say something?
Nowadays children are like nomophobia. They are
They have
nomophobia.
nomophobia. Very good.
So it is very hard to convince read the book.
Very good.
But I suggest that how I suggest that them to read book. First of all, now books are getting from audios, like audio books. First of all, I purchase that. Then after, I slowly recommend the books most of the time and give most of the times books, not phones. And instead of phones, I give books to listen and improve their listening skills. Then after, they are slowly attract to the books and something audios.
Yes, Abhishek. You don't know. Anjali? How can? Yes. Very good. Very good. It's too hard. You cannot impose
trying.
things. Yes, then? Because how would you encourage them? You also have a niece at home. Do you encourage her to read books? She.
She kept my phone and see me and then told me, like tells me that
On time. So she doesn't speak now, so she
she's
just 1 year old.
1 year
Okay.
old.
So it's just with action she tells you to
Yes,
open.
yes.
And do you open for her?
Yes, or she beat me.
She beats you. She's just a year old and
Yeah.
she beats you. Okay. And anyone else?
I have also niece and
Do they read books?
yes, my niece read books and I encourage her by giving her chocolate or some ice cream. Then because when we are child, at that time we don't have knowledge of the benefit of reading book and all the things. But if we give some
Right.
God,
Right. No.
if
Right.
we give some right,
No. So they will read. They will just open the books and they will
Then
sit behind and
they
they will
will-
nothing.
then they will use to and they will read.
They will read. Okay. So we can try these tricks. Okay. Anyone else want to say anything?
We can add, we can add some cartoons in the
Yes.
they can try to read one book rather than having a theoretical part.
creative.
Something creative,
Kind of,
basically.
kind of comic book.
Comic books we can introduce here where there are a lot of illustrations and all where they get involved, they think, the thinking process also happens. Yeah, we can do that and eventually we can
Ma'am,
start with some.
I have a question. If we are improving our English, then we should listen English songs or English movies.
You can watch those movies which are initially, you are able to understand. Like series, there are certain series where those are in simple English, but they are, quite nice series. Like you can watch Young Sheldon, Big Bang Theory. You can watch Friends. It's a sarcastic show. It's a very nice and very simple English.
Friends is a very
Yeah, simple English, where you can understand. Because there are certain series and movies where they speak, in a very fast tone. So there you won't be able to understand. Those series where you can easily relate to it and comprehend. Comprehending is very important because if you don't understand, you're just watching something. Maybe with actions in sign language you can understand, but later on it might become difficult.
That's why I started watching movies in English, Bollywood movies. So that-
Bollywood movies?
yes.
Bollywood movies?
Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Bollywood? Which Bollywood?
In English.
In English.
Bollywood movie in
Translate
English? Translating it?
So that I can, because whatever they say, I can
Understand.
capture or can get their emotion and all. Whatever.
Accent. I would recommend
Yes.
Hollywood too. I would recommend. Like
But-
Netflix series are best,
but-
I guess.
Their accent are different.
Their accent is different.
Yes.
But it's
Bollywood,
okay. Try to adapt that accent.
I don't want to
Adapt that
their
accent.
accent. I just want to learn English. So
But
that
I
can
never
speak.
know that Bollywood also translate in English. मतलब वो इंग्लिश में बोल रहे होते हैं या फिर तुम सबटाइटल्स पढ़ रहे होते हो?
You have option to
Convert the language.
translate.
Convert. So you translate the language into English and they speak in English.
Yes.
अच्छा हिंदी movies तो हिंदी only.
And
Like,
then
But you know the word already.
not know already, but if we like some like we say vocab or whatever it is, like if we are Indian, then we have idea then whatever he say or whatever she says.
Understand their feelings.
basically is understanding the feelings, intonation and all.
Yes. And then I asked to my friend that should I listen song and all. He told me that you shouldn't.
You should not.
Yes.
Why?
Because of
Why did
slang.
he say
Because of slang.
slang?
Most of the songs use
But it's
slang.
okay. You can listen.
No, they have different meaning and a very different thing.
Don't listen those songs.
Start making Taylor Swift.
Even
I listen
Are you
to the song.
aware about that they like something that you India has?
yeah.
Yes.
India has attacked Pakistan border.
We are preparing for something.
Mock drill.
Mock
We
drill.
are going to prepare for the mock drill. So one siren would be, buzzed in Delhi, Bangalore.
cities.
Yeah, five
Metropolitan
metropolitan
cities.
So are you guys prepared for it? You have to switch off the lights and everything, and no one has to. You have to just draw your curtains, and you just have to keep quiet. You don't have to do anything. Just you have to be mum, and all the children and everything should be together. And people are also saying that pack your bags for safety and keep some cash also. There are a lot of things which is being circulating nowadays because we never know now what will happen, and
Ma'am,
everything is
No, we know
unpredictable.
what will happen.
What will happen? What do you know? He must be having some inside news.
Not inside means basically it's happened before when the Indian-Pakistan war is happening. So say it is the second time in India we are facing that problem. So it's a sign of the
Yeah, it's a sign of a war. And now many people like China and all, they have,
Ma'am,
started saying that they will do this, they will do that.
basically all the countries when that happened also before the war also.
Yeah, it happens before the war, right?
So it's most probably maybe it's planning for the war and all.
Because World War III is anyhow predicted, but let's see how it goes.
We need to wear safety only.
No, apart from that also, we have to be prepared. Anything can happen. Because we are living in Delhi.
Yes.
Delhi is the capital of India.
But
So
still-
And
anything
nearby-
happens, it happens
Delhi-
in
And it is
Delhi
most-
first.
nearest city or nearest metropolitan city to the Pakistan.
The reason maybe this capital is just like if we are studying the war and all, so we are thinking about that our capital is there, we have mostly safe facility, first priority.
It is hard of
So,
our
in all over the India, that is safest place in India during the war time.
But still, everyone has to take precautions.
After Delhi is Mumbai.
Mumbai is near to the sea, so
Yeah.
it is hard to
Because any invader can come from there. Anything can happen there.
any meter.
and it is